Day and night. I toss and turn. I keep stressing.
Hello everyone, this is me and Mutant. We're gonna be ranking the Rainbow Six Siege jobs from year 1, season 1 to year 8, season 1. I'll be doing Fenrir and Ram also, but it's not included in this list, so I'll just edit that in. Alright, Sledge.
I give him like a B or an A.
I'd say probably mid A. He's a very useful op, even though he's a 2-speed, so he is kind of slower on the map.
I think he's actually 3
3?
armor. No, he's a 3 armor.
Look that up.
Nah, he's a 3 armor, bro. I swear.
Alright, anyways, he's pretty chunky though, so he doesn't make a lot of sound, but his weapon is very good. His util
he has
is
nades.
solid. He has nades. I'm gonna give him for now, I'd say like
A.
a mid A. You agree with that?
Yep.
Alright. Thatcher. Very
S.
very good util.
I'd just say S.
Yeah, just S, no doubt. Smoke. I'd
Uh,
say high A.
He's got his secondary is good enough for range.
Yep.
Honestly, SMD 11's not too bad to control, and
Very solid shotgun.
the shotgun buff.
Good util. Actually,
Yeah.
I'd say S. Also,
You would say S.
I don't think he's like Thatcher S though. I'd say high A.
Yeah.
Okay. Mute. I'd say it's kind of the same with probably more useful than Smoke.
Yeah, he's got the same guns, and he can just counter a lot of shit.
Drones and all that. Yep. And he can also anti-breach.
Yep.
Thermite. Probably the most useful out of all the hard breachers, but he also has the slowest breach.
I'd say A because he used to get up close and personal.
Yeah, so I'd say
Or maybe B.
I'd say
might be
maybe I'd say high B
Yeah,
for me.
because he's got to get right up in there.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a very high risk, high reward kind of thing. I'd say alright, Ash.
Say
I'd
D.
Good weapon, very overused, and whenever you see someone use Ash, they usually just tend to rush without any kind of plan.
I'd say D.
I'd say probably
Just 'cause-
D.
I mean,
Zofia has pretty much the same util, but faster, better weapon.
she's got more util.
More util, yeah. Pulse, pretty solid util and okay shotgun.
Yeah,
really useful AR. I'd give him.
He's got a
he's very-
1.5.
1.5. He's a very mid op. I'd say high C maybe.
Yeah, C, B. I mean, just once you get to a certain point in the round, there's no time to really use this gadget. I feel like.
You can whenever it comes to like a 1v whatever, and also his util is very loud whenever he pulls it out. So I'd slap him at a high C probably. Castle, very good at basically just very solid with like delaying attacks.
It keeps him out,
So-
and just gives you time to do things. You got to use util to break it down. Waste util.
Yep. I'd say probably
I'd say B.
you say B.
Does he have
Above
a,
or
does he have a
below Thermite?
1.5?
Yeah, he's 1.5.
I'd say above Thermite.
Above Thermite?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's also the shorty.
Monson, he's also he's alright. He's kind of around there with probably around
I'd
Pulse
say
area.
high C, low. I'd
High
say high
C.
C, low B.
I don't think I'll give him a B. I think Thermite and Castle are definitely more
Yeah.
useful than him. I'd say maybe I think above Pulse.
Yeah.
Because he can be useful with certain rushes, definitely not with higher ranks, but with lower ranks, if you're just trying to rank up and you're soloing, he's not that bad of an op to use. Twitch.
Say Twitch.
Good, very good weapon. A lot of recoil
depends.
though.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I don't know.
If you have good
I'd-
control, I'd say maybe high B, but if we're talking
for
whole
the
fan
vast
base here,
majority, I'd say C.
I'd say probably above Monty. For sure.
Her drones just get shot too. I feel like it takes too long to actually get anything done with her drone.
I think in between Pulse and Monty then.
Yeah.
Got Doc. Really good. Probably best healer in the game. I don't think that's kind of debatable.
Yeah.
Definitely best healer in the game. I'd say probably above
He's got a
Sledge.
1.5.
Above Sledge, below Smoke and Mute for me.
Yeah.
I think that
He's
makes the
more of
most
a
sense.
solo player.
Fuse, definitely more of a lower rank kind of operator.
Yeah, he's
Not
high grade.
super good, but I mean he
Unless
can.
you know he
put-
wants something.
he puts a lot of pressure on
I'd say he's
defenders. So I'd say probably high C. Probably.
Put him at the
s-
above Pulse, below Twitch.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah. Also as a shield, also if he wants to go Monty with that. Rook, kind of there with Doc. I'd say probably he does
Above
have a
Doc.
2x.
I would say
And,
above.
Yeah, his util can go to everybody, so I'd say above Doc.
Most of the time, you don't get the res off though, but
Yeah.
he does get that. He just buffs everyone up in armor.
Yeah.
So
And that's just a very useful thing. Glaz, it's a
I would
really
say-
dependent operator. I mean, he's
I say B tier because once your smokes are gone, he's not really that
Yeah,
useful.
he's a
His
little bit
util's kind of
useless.
useless.
But he is a 3-speed as a bearing 9, so he's clutchable, but he isn't like the clutchest.
Yeah,
So I'd say probably before Thermite B.
I would put him even in C just because his utility's not useful after
High C.
a minute into the round.
I think after Monty probably, because he can be a very
I'd
game
say
changing
after
operator.
Twitch.
After Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Tachanka, I'd say it's a very underrated operator. I mean, he has the 2x
I do
on,
too.
on the,
Yeah.
whatever his gun
Whatever
is.
the hell
Yeah,
it's called,
that
yeah.
thing. Which is actually a very solid weapon when it has higher,
I would put him. I'd put him B.
I don't think I would give him over Pulse in them. I don't know. Because he is, once he dies, he's kind of just like, he is also a very good delaying op like Castle, though.
He kills a shit ton of time like Castle.
Yeah. I'd say
I would-
before Thermite, though.
Yeah.
I think that makes most sense. Kafgan,
We're gonna debate on this.
very clutch. Very clutch. But
If-
at the same time, he can be easily countered most of the time, and Bravos can also hack him.
Yeah.
But
so I would. Put
other
him-
than that, I'd say I'd probably give him high B
A
over
B.
Castle, maybe.
yeah, and
Because
he can knock you if it's like a clutch situation like a 1v2 and they just hit one because
Yeah.
if time's running low and they just randomly hit one, it's game.
I'd say for Blitz, I don't think he's much better than Ash, honestly. He can get killed pretty easily if you just
Yep.
play it right. I'd say honestly before Ash. Because most of
Yeah.
the time, he probably wouldn't even get a kill. He'd maybe get a flash in, but you can still kill him pretty easily. IQ, very good op. Util is very useful.
I feel like she's underplayed.
Definitely
A little
underplayed. Very good weapons. Commando is a really good weapon, in my
And
opinion.
it just slaps. Yeah.
Um,
Give her B.
I don't know. I think she's maybe A before Sledge for me. Because her util is so useful.
Yeah.
I think
you
that
could
makes the
see-
most sense.
You can see Vigil.
Yeah. Bandit, you can do a lot of bandit tricking, but he can also be pretty, at least now, he can be easily countered with, like, shooting through walls or roofs or floors.
Yeah.
If they're just soft. So, I mean, he's okay, but it really depends. So, I'd say
mean,
I'd give him...
If there's a Flores,
Also, a very solid weapon. The MP7 is definitely
Yeah.
really high up.
I'd give him
s-
B.
Maybe B above Tachanka.
He's a Nitro.
More useful than Tachanka, but I think Thermite's still a bit better. I think
Now we
this
think about Castle though. Is he better or worse than Castle?
I'd say worse. Personally, I think Castle's a bit more of a useful all around. He doesn't, or his util doesn't go away as fast for sure.
Jaeger.
Jaeger, solid weapon. I'm pretty sure he's getting buffed, getting a 1.5 soon.
He is. Is he?
Yeah, I think he is. I heard something about it. Pretty good util. Can be relatively countered by just using several throwables.
Yeah, if there's
Um,
stones, you can just burn them. But
certain maps he's definitely super useful,
I
but
think
for
he's a 3
me,
armor
no, he's 2. I'm pretty sure.
too.
I'd say kind of there around Bandit.
Yeah, he's in B.
Maybe a bit more useful than Bandit because his util is more like versatile in terms of
Yeah.
just area. Buck, very good rushing up, in my opinion. Very good gun. Skeletal key, whatever it's called, Shaka. Is also
And then
very
even the-
solid.
Even his marksman's not bad.
Marksman
210.
is pretty good. Yep.
He
I
doesn't have nades anymore.
no, he doesn't. He has flashes. I'd say above Thermite, in my opinion. I think
Yeah, he definitely puts pressure down.
a lot more pressure, and he's a lot faster to the site than most other operators. Frost, very annoying, but also can be easily counterable.
I think she's a C just because, at least lower than Cavian, just because you can easily see her traps. Her traps are just.
If played well, I think she can be a very good op, and her gun is also pretty solid. Even the Super 90.
1.5.
Yeah, I'd say above the Chonka, I think.
Yep.
Blackbeard,
Yeah. I
Valkyrie,
agree with that.
super good. Very underplayed in middle ranks, I think, in my opinion. I don't see a lot of Valkyrie anymore.
I think she's played fine. It's just in the lower ranks, her position, like the placements are kind of shit.
Yeah. So, but I'd say if played right, she can be a very useful operator. I'd
can
say,
Ton of secret spots. Yeah, I'd definitely
I
say
think above
A.
Sledge. Sounds about right here.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty, maybe
put her
better than
above
Doc
Doc.
actually.
And
Pretty
she's
cool.
intel. Ultimately,
Yeah.
intel is all.
Even after death, she's very useful.
See,
Capital,
Capital.
pretty good rushing up, kind of underused.
I don't think he's used very well.
No, definitely not.
So
I'd say if everybody knew how to use him consistently, I think he'd be probably A before IQ for me personally. But
for me, he's kind of a C.
in terms of like all around, I still think he's probably above Tachanka.
Does his fire do? I don't know how much damage his fire does, but
His
it's
fire
like
is pretty good.
Doyle.
It's literally like Tachanka, pretty much.
Well, Tachankas doesn't really hurt.
Well, his is stackable also.
Oh, okay.
But I'd say probably right here makes sense
Yeah.
for me. Above Monty, in my opinion.
A good getting the plant down.
Yeah. Kavera, it's really hit and miss. You can either get a good playoff with her, but it's just counterable if people find you during drone phase and they just stack
Or-
together.
Or yeah, they just search you out.
So, probably C, before Pulse, I think.
She
Right
says
around
she
here.
doesn't really have any util
Yeah.
to bring to the table.
She can definitely get a lot of rotates in, but other than that, she's not really that
Her gun-
useful.
Her guns are kind of shit, honestly.
It's really alright. Habana, I think
Ass
this
gun.
is super debatable. But if I were to choose, I'd say probably her gun is really good. Me personally, I think I
Oh,
would
yeah,
put Habana C above Monty.
I would say I would agree with that placement.
I think
I
that's
just don't.
very fair.
She doesn't have enough of her gadget.
Yeah. If
Achilles.
if it broke faster than Aces too, or just as fast as Ace, I think she'd also be a pretty solid op. But I'm pretty sure it only goes slower because it can easily break hatches and all that too. Echo, very
I think
annoying,
I
but
think he's a high B
super useful. Yeah, I'd say
because like if you can just
probably
kill time,
yeah. And if you're in the right placement and they're on a diffuse situation, you can just echo him out.
Yeah.
Although he did get kind of nerfed with his things being visible now.
but even then it's not half bad.
Yeah, it's only if you do it once. So I'd say probably I'm in between before or after Buck, to be honest.
Say after.
After,
Yeah.
I think that makes more sense because very good.
I might
util.
even put him above Castle and Capcan.
Really,
That's what I think.
maybe above Castle. I don't think Capkin yet.
Okay.
I think Capkin can still also kind of do the same thing. A bit earlier on though. Jackal,
I
very
think his
annoying.
ban rate's just too high. But I guess you could say the same for Thatcher. So
High ban rate, but very annoying. Okay weapons. I wouldn't rate
say,
him super high. I'd say probably like maybe a little, probably better than Twitch. I
I mean,
think is the
his
furthest.
scans are so far apart.
I think
Like,
above Twitch is the furthest I could go.
if you're roaming right, you can literally just rotate back to site in
Yeah.
that amount of time.
Above or below Glass?
I'd put him above Glass.
Above? Yeah, I think that's fair. Because he's more of a late game op also. Mira, very good if played right.
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult to counter it if they play Mira right. I'd say.
Even if it's hard to get close enough to punch it.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say maybe above
I'd say
Doc.
above Doc. Yeah.
And that's a respectful placement. Thatcher's still sitting there at S on its own.
Ying's bringing a lot now. She's getting chosen a lot more. Her pick rate's up.
I really enjoy her weapon. It's very easy to control. Her util is really well if you use it right and you put in the right placement. In
The
lower
Rodents
ranks,
don't even remember to use their gadget half the time. So
yeah. In lower ranks, I'd say she's a lot more annoying because people don't know how to use her util. But in higher ranks, I'd say I'd probably slap her.
quick plans, yeah.
I'd say maybe before IQ or above cap.
I'd say A.
Hey? Yeah. Actually, maybe. No, I don't think. I'm starting to think IQ's maybe better than Sledge. Just in
Yeah.
terms of util. Yeah, I think that makes sense right here. Okay. Legion,
I think S.
I think S.
Just his guns.
Very
really
solid
good.
gun, very annoying util. Has the super shorty now.
Oh, hell
Impacts. Like,
Yeah.
that's easily S tier in my opinion.
Yeah, he has a lot of good util.
Zofia, better than Ash. Very
Definitely.
good util.
I don't think she's C. I think she's B or A.
I think above Sledge A.
She's just a lot heavier.
Yeah.
She's a lot of help though.
But you don't really need to be that fast if you can have a 2x.
Yeah.
So I'd say, yeah, probably A. Above Sledge. Ella, really
I'd put her-
nerfed.
D.
Really alright. Yeah, I'd say above Ash though.
If you're not hitting headshots, you're not killing him.
I'd say close range is only where she's good. Other
Yeah.
than that, not really that good. Actually, maybe better than Cav. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think better than Cav C.
I think you might even want to move Cav down to D.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Dokkaebi, very annoying, but also overbanned most of the time.
Yeah,
So,
she's banned a shit ton, but also she only has 2 uses
yeah.
of her gadget.
I'd say she's very useful though if played right with other
There's
options.
always a roamer. You could just take a roamer out and you get the cams. You get all of them.
And her weapon's very solid. SMG 12 can be really
Say
good
A.
if you can control it.
Yeah.
I think before Ying though, personally.
I'd say above Ying.
Above. Yeah.
You can-
Yeah.
She's the only operator that affects spectators. She affects people on beyond death too.
She
so.
can be countered with mute though, so that could sometimes mess it up. But most of the time, she's not really known, so I don't think it would be really. You can't really prepare for her call. Vigil, he slightly got nerfed in my opinion.
Definitely better than Cav in my opinion.
Better than Cav, no doubt. Better than.
I'd say that's pretty comfortable. I don't think he's better than Pulse.
Yeah, I think maybe better Ella.
I'd say that's pretty.
I'm
fair.
really on the edge with this fuse placement. I'm not sure if he's better than Pulse or
I don't think
Vigil
so.
for that matter.
I'd put him above Ella.
Yeah, right here. I think makes the most sense. Because Vigil
I
can
feel
be
like
a very good seeker
Ella should
bot
be
too.
D tier, honestly.
D? Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Lion kinda got nerfed, but at the same time his weapons aren't that bad.
Weapons are pretty solid, actually.
Very useful util also if used right. You can kind of just quickly find where someone is and also keep them still if someone's peeking at an angle and they have the
lot of pressure.
the info on them. Yeah. So
You know where someone is, you can just call it and they won't move. You can shoot them.
I'd say probably around here is comfortable for me.
Especially good in the swinger be swung.
Yep. I
Sure.
think above Tachanka, probably below
I'd say
Capitano.
above. I'd say above Capitano.
Above. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Finka can res down teammates across the map. That can be very
Yeah.
useful if you have a teammate roaming by themselves. Weapons not really that good as they used to be, in my opinion.
She used to be a lot better.
Yeah, LMG is pretty good. The sausage rush strat is kind of dead now.
I don't know if I was ever alive.
I think I'd personally place her right here, or before
Middle
Ivana.
C, yeah.
Probably above. Yeah, above Monty, because she can res people across the map.
Yeah.
Alibi?
I think she's an A.
I think
Maybe,
A too.
maybe S. Her gun is like.
Super solid.
Her
I
gun's
don't.
so
I
good.
don't think better than Smoke or Mute. I'd say right here though.
Yeah, she has. I mean,
Actually,
if you
I
throw
think
her out,
Mute should be S tier.
Yeah, I think so.
Smoke high A, but Alibi's below Smoke.
There's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of good placements you can put Maestros in, or
Yeah.
you can't hit them.
He can be
You just
very
can't.
annoying, very late game, but early game he's kind of not too useful, unless if you're spawn peeking with his sniper shotgun.
If you can put them anywhere, that you can just shoot down hard breaches.
Yeah, I'd say. I think after Tachanka maybe.
Yeah.
I think that makes
Also,
sense.
is Intel.
Yeah,
It's
I
one of the only
almost-
Intels you can't just shoot besides bulletproof.
I almost want to move Tachanka down high C.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Maverick, he's really
I'd say-
loud.
C.
All right weapons. He's very mid all around op. He can
Yeah.
make hard breaches soft though, or
So
hard
good.
walls. So
Yeah.
I think above Jackal
Yeah.
makes sense for me. Yeah. Clash
If you just have common sense, I think she's
probably low B. I think.
OB. Okay.
I think above or below Twitch above. No, because even Vigil, I think. No, right here.
Yep.
Right there above Vigil, maybe. Nomad's really solid op.
I'd say she might be S tier.
Can block
She's
a lot
Claymores
of
and
things.
her Nomads.
I don't think she's. She
I
might
do.
be better than Smoke, actually. I wouldn't give her
think she might
S.
I would give her S though.
She's flashes, right?
She's Claymores and flashes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could either have 5 gadgets towards flank or
I think S.
yeah.
Nomads are super solid op. I mean, can defend the flank, can get people out of holding positions. Just really solid. Kaid, you can do some cheese strats with him, and I'd say he's definitely better than Bandit in terms of.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'd say he's the A tier version.
I think his guns are kind of difficult to control, in my
mean,
opinion. I think.
His SMG is pretty easy, but it doesn't have the 2 times.
Yeah, I think. Let me see. I don't think he's any better than Dokkaebi.
Yeah, but he's definitely better than Ying.
Yeah, that makes sense. Gridlock, super, just clanks around the map. I mean, you really can't make more sound than that.
It hits 10 per hit on her track stingers though, and then to shoot them
Yeah.
it takes forever.
So I'd say probably high C for me.
I'd say B.
Low B,
Yeah.
I think maybe better than Maestro because their guns are also really
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
I think
LMG
that
with
makes
the
sense.
magazine.
Yeah. Mozzie, really good in my opinion. People say his PP10 kind of got nerfed. I think it's still good.
It's still crazy. I'd say B.
You think B?
Maybe
Maybe after Echo B.
he doesn't have a shorty anymore.
He
He
doesn't.
doesn't have a shorty.
Really?
He doesn't have impacts.
I'd say after Castle.
I don't even remember what his gadgets are.
C4
Oh yeah, that's right. He does have
and
C4.
barbed wire. I think. Can't remember. But I'd say
Pretty
right there makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Knock. Or Nook, however you want
She's
to say
not
it.
silent anymore.
Yeah.
She has nades.
Her FMG is crazy controlled right. Honestly,
Yeah, but
I'd say probably C though.
yeah, I mean, she always is just by herself and gets killed. I feel like.
I think above Twitch is a pretty solid placement.
Yeah.
Warden. This is very controversial, I think. If you're able to counter the flashes correctly and counter smokes, I think he can be good. His weapon is really solid. 1.5.
Yeah, I'd say his util. I'd say he's a B. Or
He also has
a
SMG
good
12 and C4 though.
yeah, A.
I think just
Better than Ying because he just
Better than
literally
Ying.
counters Ying.
And K, do you think?
Nah.
Alright. Better than Blackbeard. I don't think she actually, you know what? If rushed right, she can make a big difference.
She can hop patches.
Yeah, but most of the time it doesn't end too well. So I think probably better than Ash.
If you drone right, yeah.
I'd say better than Ash for the majority of it. Goyo, really solid.
Really good.
1.5 vector.
I would put him S.
Um,
I mean, he takes 15 seconds. You can stack him, you know.
yeah, true.
15 seconds out of the round. It's pretty crazy.
People tend to forget his things are even there though. I don't think I could give him S. I think
Say
maybe above Smoke.
Better than Smoke.
Yeah.
Callie, I would just put her in
E.
D. E, D, yeah.
I mean,
I think, yeah.
let's just be honest. Well, my really good actually. You don't see him played that often, but he's really solid. I mean,
I'd put him C above Finka.
above Finka, you think?
Yeah. His gun's good.
I think he's better than Tachanka, honestly.
Yeah.
I think right about there makes sense.
I think
We gotta think about these though, like Maestro. I think he's more useful than Maestro, not as Gridlock though.
I don't really.
Really?
No. I mean,
I think he, just because of the 1.5 on the MPK though, he deserves B.
oh, he has a 1.5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think low B. Yana, really good rushing op if used right. You have so many drone
Yeah,
possibilities.
But
The placement
I feel
is
like
really
she's
loud
not
though.
used right.
Not used right. She does have impacts. Very annoying when she goes under.
I'd say B.
High B, I think maybe under
above
Castle. Yeah. Oryx, not too useful. I think probably below Callie, honestly.
I'd say above Callie.
Above, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ace, really good. Super good. I mean, really
I'd say A,
fast. Yeah, I'd say high A, probably. I'd say above Alibi.
Yeah.
I think that's just a solid pick. Malusi, very annoying. Really good actually. If
He's a good
placed
gun.
right, good gun. Yeah. She has the bailiff now, doesn't she? She has bailiff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So, I think A also.
Yep. I'd say
You say what?
High B.
High B, above Echo probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Zero, good solo op. I don't
He's
think
not played very well.
not
but
really. His
played
cams are
well.
super loud too.
I'd call him I'd give him a
1.5
low A,
on the
high-
MP7. Yeah, I'd say probably under Ying.
yeah.
Aruni, very good actually. Not played as much as you think she would.
I think she has played well. She's played a lot, I
Yeah.
think.
She can
She has
definitely
Baroni.
be super annoying on a lot of maps like Canal.
She's a marksman.
Yeah. Only
I'd
marksman on
say-
defense. So
Yeah. I'd definitely put her in A tier. I'd say a high A tier even.
I'd
It's a
say-
good gadget. It's a gadget burner.
I'd say before Mira.
Yeah. I'd
Flores
put him
is very debatable op.
I'd put him low B.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't say he's better than.
There's not if there's not a drone hole near where you need to be, I wouldn't. His drone gets shot most of the time.
And his weapons are hit and miss for me. I'd say
mean-
below gridlock.
I mean, his gun's good.
His guns are good, just not too easily controlled, I think. Not for me at least. I'd say above Maestro though. Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Alright.
there's just
Osa.
no point. I'd put her
Pretty
B.
solid.
I mean, if you're like me and you're just brain dead with her, she's not
Yeah.
great.
She can be countered really easily. I would put her honestly before.
All you got to do is throw an impact and shoot, and just gone.
I'd say. Just because she can be really useful. I'd say like
Yeah, put her
after-
below line.
Yeah. Thorn, super annoying. I mean,
She's really strong right now.
really strong. Does she
She
still have
forces you-
1.5?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's.
she forces you to either fall back or push into unmarked territory.
Yeah.
And I
So
would definitely make her an A tier for that. It also feels like the range on her gadget is like unlimited.
yeah, but Twitch and Brava can also be a pretty deciding factor against her. So I'd say I'd probably put her below Cade.
Yeah.
I think that's solid. Azami, super good. I mean,
S tier. She's the only one that can like change the surroundings like that.
I don't think better than Nomad, but S tier, I'd say.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually, no.
I'll be reasonable with this one.
I
I
think
think
he's-
he's better than probably Amaru at best.
When he's played right, I think he's very good actually.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say I wouldn't put him in C, but maybe above Ella. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. Hot take of the day, dude. I think
I think he's mid B.
very solid if played right, honestly, because he can push people out of spots like Nomad.
Yeah.
But
I'd put him above Frost.
I'd say above line. I think is the best I
Okay.
could do. I think Frost is a tad bit better. Solus, I'd say really solid right now.
Yeah.
That shotgun is pretty buffed, although a lot of people use his P90. I don't know why. He has the SMG11.
Yeah, she's
I-
pretty strong.
I'd say
A very good aggressive op
I'd say after Doc.
and kills all kills all intel.
Yeah. Brava, very loud drum, but can be useful.
And hack can literally just counter a Rooney
Yeah.
Afghan.
I'd
Echo.
say
If she gets any movement gadgets such as like echoes or like maestros, she's like super strong.
yeah. I think after Sledge.
Yeah.
Fenrir, alright. We're gonna do Fenrir and Ram now. I think Fenrir could actually be S, possibly.
S tier because like
I mean, that is like, it's really annoying. His things are super hard to find. He can close them up.
you can also just they can hit you through literally
Yeah.
non like permeable surfaces. Like you can literally just get hit out of nowhere and you can't see it. So
Yeah, it's outrageous. And Ram, super loud, kind of good weapon though.
but,
I'd say maybe. I'd say
I'd give her
before
middle.
Yana. No. I think before Frost.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say before Frost, after Grim. For sure. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So, S tier is
kind-
Thatcher, Legion, Mute, Nomad, Azami. I think.
I definitely think this changes my outlook.
Yeah. I'm not sure if. Or let's see if we can find anything that you think you
I
would
think
change.
Thunderbird is definitely better than Blackbeard.
Yeah, actually. I think maybe.
She's better than Callie. And
Yeah,
Oryx.
I think they'll slap her right there. Better than Oryx, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know, because Oryx can also knock people backwards.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
can
he
run
can
through
take out
walls.
shields. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I'd say before Oryx, probably.
I think
I think
agree.
Oryx is after Blitz right here.
Yeah,
There
because
you
he just counter splits.
Yeah, I'd say this is solid. Trying to see if I would make any changes.
I don't think so. I think I agree with.
I think
this one.
IQ may be over Doc,
Yeah.
just because her weapon is so good.
Over Solus even. Or actually,
Yeah.
they're just kind of equal to each other. 'Cause
They're like literally the same thing on each side
Same
of this.
yeah.
I'd say IQ's gun is better though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this makes sense to me.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Clash. Yeah, Clash can also be very annoying though, now that I think about it. I think over
All about
Knock.
Yeah. I think Nox should be lower.
I think Knock is below Twitch.
Yeah. Low pulse.
Yeah, it's like the same thing as Vigil though too. So
But worse.
yeah, worse. So I'd say after Fuse.
Yeah.
Yep. I think. Let me see. Do you think Maverick over Monty? You think?
Yeah. I feel like his AR-15's kind of slept on.
And if you don't hear his flamethrower, then you can get shot from random hard breaches too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say this is probably my final list.
That's it for me.
This is a solid list, in my opinion.